How's it going, man? Can you hear me?
Fine. Hello?
Hey, I can hear you.
Hey, I can hear you.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm great.
Good to hear. All right. First question is, when did you start making music and why?
Oh, I was 5 years old. I was given a little keyboard,
Mhm.
like almost the size of what I have now, almost the same.
Okay.
And I would just sit there and play all day, like all day. I was like, my love. It's ever since I was 5 years old. And then from there, I went to study lessons at like formally at like 12,
Okay.
but was already learning also how to play trombone at the same time.
For sure.
And then, that led to um, Juilliard auditions in high school and trying out for all these conservatories and not getting in because they said I was too loud.
I thought that's what you want in music.
That's what I always thought. So I kind of set myself out to like make the loudest like music possible.
Okay.
So it's gonna,
Well, that's just a good approach for that, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. And do you have like a specific artistic vision, or is it more so that you just like really love the process of creating music?
I want to be on stage with Ye. You know,
Yeah.
that's like the goal. I mean,
And
and I'm trying to do everything I can to get there. You know, and I know it could take 100 years. Like I'm willing to like battle it out just to get there. And I think just even like having to pursue such a ridiculous like goal, right?
yeah.
Is inspires myself to like keep pushing myself to make music. Because if I had, I feel like a very weak goal, I
Hmm.
would have given up like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Because there's not really anything to strive for if
Uh,
it's a weak goal.
yeah.
All right. Um, so what principles are the most central to how you live your life?
Can you repeat that?
What principles are the most central to how you live your life?
What principles?
Yeah.
Be kind, be loving, treat people with respect and fairly, and just never judge anyone,
That's great.
unless they make you, and then, what's up?
Yeah. Sometimes you need to just to defend yourself a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. So what are the greatest challenges you faced in life?
Oh, God. Uh, heartbreak is the worst. It feels like always, it always trumps anything else out there.
Yeah.
But just the continual heartbreak. That's if in like the grand scheme of things of like suffering and whatever,
Hmm.
it's not that bad. I've I've gone without food for a while, and that's like whatever. Like there's always a way to eat or drink, and so I don't know. I don't know. I really nothing to like to complain about that for my suffering or anything like that because I tend to look more at things like at a bigger picture instead of focusing on like, oh, this one time when I got beat up on the back of the head, and left for dead. Like
Yeah. And is it more like just the constant having your heart broken over and over again, or would you say there was like one time in particular that just like really stung and that's what got you?
Well, oh man, this one chick I was dating, man, I went back for school for the next sem,
Mhm.
and I find out that she moved halfway across the world and didn't tell me.
Damn. Damn, that's tough.
It was messed up. So like
Fuck.
it is
Yeah,
what it is, man. Like, what can I do? Like I can't force anyone to like stay. You know?
yeah, that's true. All right. Well, I guess to contrast that, what do you think your greatest blessings in life have been?
The ability to make music. I can make music like nonstop. I like it just comes to me like freely. It's just I don't know if you can hear that. It's my dog eating and drinking. But yeah, the talent to make music is something I don't take for granted, and I know that I have. And yeah,
All right.
probably it.
And what do you think the most transformative moment of your life has been?
Not listening to people and listening to myself
Okay.
and making decisions for myself. I've
When,
uh, always, I feel like growing up, given that responsibility to others and let, significant others or people in authority always make decisions for me. And I'm like, no, I need to like actually live for myself.
yeah.
And for the longest time, I was not living for myself. And it wasn't until I started like going after Ye that I was like, I'm finally me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And around like what age do you think that happened for you? Were you,
That was like 3 years ago.
oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, absolutely.
And was there something that like sparked that, like a specific event?
It was a death that happened. It was like my spiritual mom, my mom, who was who was the CEO of my old company.
Mhm.
She died, and that kind of put everything more into perspective of like, shit, I'm not here for very long, so make the most of it.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I got to do it now.
yeah. All right. And what is your goal for this year, this decade, and for your life?
Awesome. Damn. This year, definitely, I need to learn Russian. I need to learn French, and I need to, I guess I'll say it, find out how to get to Europe and be more in the house scene because it's a very weak scene out in these parts of Arizona. And there's just not a lot of people who are like, oh, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
feel like rap music is really what's central to the
absolutely,
culture right now.
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, in Europe, they're 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 still, going nuts.
Yeah. And then how about for this next decade?
Next decade, man, definitely. There's got to be something with Ye,
Yeah.
something. Like I'm not saying like I got to wait till like year 10 for that to happen. Like I would love for that to happen. Like I don't know, the next 2 years. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Three.
All right. And oh,
But at the end of the decade, just keep pumping out good music, build a fan base, uh, just get to know a lot of people and share my music with as much people as I can. I mean, I really like that's all I have like in my life now. I have totally like separated myself from everything and just said I'm just gonna focus on music. So just trying to make the best music I can
mhm.
and Yeah.
All right. And I'm just curious, like what is it about Ye that inspires you so much and that makes you want to work with him? Because I mean I feel the same way. Like I
One second, one
for
second.
sure.
Okay, yeah. Thought I had it. It was a little pin, but it's I've always identified with certain artists that are like calm in their verses.
Hmm.
And then when it gets to the choruses, they, freak out. And I'm like, I found it to be a pattern over time. And then I realized, oh, they're all bipolar. Like all my favorite artists are bipolar. And I am bipolar too. So like number two and TOO.
Hmm.
But I think that's why I feel his music more and I identify with it more. And, I get it. When he starts tweeting out like mad, I understand like what it feels to be excited and just like get that energy to like just go on and it just doesn't want to stop. And then it's like, you just freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I know what that feels like. I can get to that place, but I feel more for artists like that because it's a real fucking struggle to make art when you're not like hypomanic, and because when you're not, you're like the complete opposite and you're super depressed and you're in your feels and you're like, everything sucks. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. So
So do you
all that I feel like in his music. All
yeah. And do you think that if you weren't bipolar that you would be able to make music in the same way you do?
I don't think so. I think it's like having like ADHD creatively.
Yeah.
It just like I just dropped a 14-minute house track and I did that, sitting down, not even thinking. It's just I I can do it like all the time.
Mhm.
It's but I don't think with it, I think I wouldn't have so many melodies in my head.
Okay.
I have this like very interesting ability to like when I'm playing, like I can do like a certain pattern and I can keep doing it and it'll be like muscle memory. And then it'll be like chess where I'm thinking about almost two melodies ahead
Hmm.
and figuring those out so that when it's time to make that change, like I know where to hit. And I'm doing that like constantly.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's crazy, yeah. But I think a lot of that is attributed to like being being disabled.
Mhm. And then what would you say your goal for your life is?
Go for my life.
Yeah.
Just be happy. That's it.
That's a good goal.
That's it.
And if you could say
Money,
something,
like money is like, you know, I've had money, I've had no money, I have negative money, and it's just about being happy. That's it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I was gonna say, if you could say something to the entire world, what do you think that would be?
Believe in yourself. Fuck everyone else.
For sure. How did your childhood and adolescence shape you as a person?
I was raised in a very strict household as far as learning is concerned, and there was never a time where it was uh, like disciplining for like not practicing, but it was like constant reminders. Hey, we practiced today. Hey, did you fill out your practice record sheet? Hey, did you do this? Hey, did you do your scales? Hey, did you do, you know, it was constantly, hey. And I find that today, when I'm doing music and doing all the promotion and doing all the marketing and doing all the photos, videos, all that shit, like I find myself like using that voice to tell myself, hey, did you do this yet? Hey, did you post that today? Did you post at least this? Did you post over here? Like that voice still haunts me to this day, but it helps me like to push forward.
Yeah. No, you definitely do need that discipline, I think.
Yeah. But I learned that from a very early age, very early.
Do you do you have any idea where maybe your parents got that from? Like why that
They,
was
were,
an integral part of who they were?
they came from El Salvador, both of them, in the late 70s
Hmm.
into New York. So my father arrived in the Bronx in the 70s, and my mom arrived in Brooklyn. And, you know, both pretty in ghetto areas. My mom, this is going to sound nuts, but like, I remember opening a Jay-Z album and looking at the liner notes and all the, you know, the little booklet inside and the pictures. And there's this street sign that said Marcy Avenue.
Hmm.
Mom flipped out and she's like, "That's my street." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, what
Oh,
are you doing there?" Well, I used to live there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
wow.
So she said, you know, that's where she grew up. And, but to her, it was like, "Oh, this is amazing," you know, because she came from a third world nation. So she didn't really think it was like, you know, ghetto, you know, or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
and then my father grew up in the Bronx, and, you know, and he claims that Sugar Hill Gang was, you know, always singing and performing outside of his school, and that everyone thought they were just cool kids,
Hmm.
but they didn't really think it was anything.
Yeah.
So later they were like, "Holy shit, that's those guys."
Wow.
But he said that there was a lot of that kind of shit going on around in the school. That
Yeah.
kids would just like pull up and just start playing their radio super loud and just talking shit. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Part of history.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that struggle of like, you gotta fucking work hard or you're not gonna fucking live.
Yeah.
And that attitude was really what was built into me.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you think is the most important person in your life besides yourself and why?
Oh man. My friends, all my friends.
All right.
You know, I don't have very many friends. Um, but the ones that I do have are really fucking awesome and are really supportive and are really helpful, and they give of themselves so much. And I just hope I can, you know, one day pay it back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because shit, good people out there.
Yeah. Um, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be and why?
I think Kanye should be president, because it'd be pretty badass to have Ye as president. Just trying to get some brownie points here.
I'm sure it's helping.
No, for real though. I did vote for him. I did fucking vote for him last election. And I posted that shit on the internet and everyone trolled me and was like,
Oh,
man,
man.
clown, what are you doing? So that happened. But I don't know. I don't know.
You think he could handle it pretty well?
If you had a good support system, yes.
Yeah.
And I know he does, like he's got like good people, but you gotta have good support.
Yeah.
And a super amazing like house music producer. That would be like White House producer.
Oh man, that'd be sick. You could have
Well,
a show at the White House.
that's it. The ultimate house party, man. Whoa.
Oh, the White House party. All right.
Oh, that's
Uh,
gonna be on the album. Holy shit. That's badass.
and I feel like we kind of already have the answer to this one, but who is your greatest inspiration?
Yeah, Kanye. Um, yeah. Also, I would have to say Carlos Santana.
Okay.
I grew up watching him. So growing up, I only listened to classical music, Santana, the Bee Gees, Jefferson Airplane, and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Hmm.
So that kind of shaped like this idea of like, I
Yeah.
was like, this is it, man. Like you're born with this. So yeah,
All right.
all those artists for sure, for sure.
Okay. Um, what do you think the world needs now more than ever?
What the world? More house music. Let's go.
All right. All right. And
This guy only said Kanye and house music. That's right. No, I'm focused, man. I'm focused.
exactly. So, how would you want humanity to look 200 years from now?
Like this, just dressed like Jason.
All right.
Dancing in the streets, dancing wherever, dancing because they don't care. You know? I think there needs to be more dancing for sure. I think there's a lot of hey, look at me
Mhm.
performers rather than hey, let's look at y'all.
Yeah.
And I think that mirror needs to be placed back up sometimes because artists like, yeah, you know, like, but it's about the music. It's about the connection you have and the energy, right? And the
Yeah.
flow. Um,
Do you think that's kind of why you like house music so much because it's
absolutely.
so not focused on the creator?
Right, right. And as much as that people want it to be like this guy who's standing on the stage in the middle of like 12 stories up from everyone else, and it's like, no, I think they have the wrong idea. It's like it's I don't know. I think it'd be cooler if maybe like the artist was on like a stage in the center and then everyone would be around. Or the artist will be on the outside and everyone it's about the people, man.
Yeah.
You don't go to a concert to like just see the artist. You know what I mean? You go there because you want to like experience everything around you.
Yeah.
Or else you fucking stay at home, you know? You can do that. But the concert, I feel like is more meant for the people. And it's not right now, I think.
Yeah. I like that idea of having the creator of the music in the middle and everyone around them.
That's
And
dope.
I saw an interview with Kanye one time. I don't remember. It might have been with Charlemagne the God. But he talked about how in Sunday service he
Mm,
was putting himself like kind of below everyone else.
Hmm.
and how there's like a symbolism behind that.
Hmm.
And then also just like the act of putting yourself at like the bottom of this funnel kind of just like amplified the music. So I had like a double purpose.
Right, right. Yeah, he's a genius like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure though too, like he's reading a lot of like Leonardo da Vinci,
Hmm.
reading a lot of like architectural like shit, especially from that time.
It's true.
I feel like it.
All right. Oh, and you were saying you want everyone to be dressed like you. So I was just
No,
wondering.
I was just fucking around.
Okay.
Just like I just want just happiness,
Yeah.
peace. That's it. That's it. No
But
hate. Tired of people hating each other.
yeah, yeah. Feels like there's a lot of that. At least that's what people show us.
Yeah.
Um, but on the clothes subject, what does that symbol mean?
The symbol, also the one I tattooed right here.
Yeah.
Um, it's something that I saw on acid, and I on TikTok, but I deleted it because I was like, I don't know, this is for the TikTok world, like. So basically, what I did was I was tripping pretty hard, and in my mind's eye, I saw like this symbol. It was like it was a triangle that was revolving, and there was a fiery red ball inside, and it was just like bouncing off all the glass panels that these were.
Hmm.
And that's when I asked, like, "Ooh, what is this?" And then everything kind of like, like those cool showers that have nice glass that like mirrors, like boom, like they can't see through them anymore. And there's like really expensive, nice glass like that. Not that I have that, but I saw that, and then all the glass panels became mirrors. And then I saw myself, and then I freaked out, and then I felt like I need to get out of that bubble, that world of like being trapped and what everyone says you need to do. So I was like, I gotta get out. So uh, the dot now is on the outside,
Okay.
out on the free. Yeah, and it was really cool because when I was getting this tattoo, 99 Love Balloons started playing on the radio while the guy was tattooing, and we both kind of freaked out. We're like, dude, this is a sign, bro. You got to keep going. Yeah,
That's great. Um,
but don't do drugs.
all right. So what excites you most at this point in time?
Music that's able to make me move physically. I've been really digging like low end bass shit that hits like not the ooh or the ooh, but it's like the and it just like smacks you in like the chest area. When you crank that shit up, those are the sounds that I'm looking for right now.
All right,
Like that's what it's like. I'm always looking around for.
for sure. Okay, and my last question is, so I found out about you because,
I appreciate this. This is amazing.
man, I appreciate you. Like, you didn't have to do this at all, and I'm really
Oh,
glad you did. So yeah, my last question is, so I found out about you
okay.
uh on Reddit, on the Kanye subreddit,
Oh shit. Okay.
because
Yeah.
I saw the message, and then I was like, all right, if like
Yeah.
someone that's like pretty much like unknown to like the mainstream public eye or
Everyone.
whatever.
Everyone.
Yeah, yeah. And so, but like Kanye knows about you, so I did some investigation because I was like, obviously he's doing something right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was just wondering like if there's any progress with that, like how, if you've like conversed with him at all, or like talked about working on any projects or anything.
Uh, um, The answer is no. He has access to me
Mm-hmm.
as far as like the request was yes, right? And I allowed it. And I have been sending him music like nonstop,
Yeah.
for 3 years. I did the website. I don't know if you saw that. HireMeKanyeWest.com.
Oh, I didn't see that one. No.
Oh, so last year on TikTok, I blew up on TikTok.
Okay.
Said HireMeKanyeWest.com. I bought the website for like $11, and I started promoting it. And my first video had like 125,000 views, and that shit was blowing up.
Mm.
And I didn't expect it to blow up, and I got nervous. And I was like, I wanted the attention of Kanye, not the attention of a million fucking people.
Yeah.
So I deleted it, and I went bipolar, and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm done. Like, I freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
But that was not the first time I freaked out and deleted shit. Because so this is how I got like Ye to be like aware of who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I made an album that was called Toasty, and I did that in 20 minutes, the whole fucking thing. Threw it up and said, whatever. But at this time, I was still working at my dental supply company that I was working at. And I sent it over to Tony Williams. I don't know if you know who Tony Williams
I
is.
don't know.
He is the cousin of Kanye West. He is like a father figure. If you see him in the Sunday service videos, he's that older gentleman with the glasses always and like painted nails.
Okay.
Really fucking cool dude. He's always there. You like Google him and you'll be like, oh God, that's him. He's in that famous picture on the side of Ye when Ye is at the Pablo concert in Madison Square, where he's wearing that orange, that red shirt, and Cuddy's with them. They're all going crazy.
Yeah.
Like he's right next to Ye.
Okay.
But like nobody knows who that is, but that's Tony Williams.
Yeah.
And he's like helped him forever. It's his mom's sister's son.
Okay.
And this was before like Sunday service had started. I sent him that EP.
Mm-hmm.
He saw my messages and then he liked it on my Instagram feed, on my post. And then that shit blew up and it got 60,000 views and plays. And it was like, holy shit, what is this? And I kept messaging Tony and I was like, hey, thank you for reaching out. Heart it. Hey, I appreciate this. This is crazy. Can't believe it. Heart it. And he kept paying attention to me. And then I said to him one day, hey man, I don't know about you, but it would be great to have you as a feature on the Kanye album.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this.
I mean, you just said what you said. You didn't give anything away yet. So if you don't want to say anything else, that's cool.
Anyway, what led to me posting on Reddit?
Uh-huh.
I posted Tony Williams should be featured on Kanye's new album. It got upvoted like crazy. You can go on Tony Williams' I feel like Twitter account and he retweeted that post on Reddit, from Reddit. And
All right.
a minute, I'm gonna interview here, bro. Oh, sorry. I've always wanted to say that.
Subtle flex.
Whoa, the fuck.
All right.
So that happened, and then at the same I'm not shitting you, bro. At the same time, I was talking to um Pusha T's brother
Uh-huh.
on Instagram through Instagram Live because he used to do these devotional, like inspirational talks before he starts the day and shit.
Yeah.
So I would tune in and be like, hey man, what's going on? Blah blah blah. Just being in the fucking comments. And at that time, dude, there was maybe like 5 people that would tune in, maybe like 10 at most. At most, dude. And he was just there talking and shit. And I kept thinking like, and I was watching these Instagram lives while I was at work. So I would be listening to them and then commenting and shit. And then I remember, bro, I heard about Kanye West doing Sunday service. And there was like this cult thing that was starting out. That was like the rumor, right? And I was like, this is no rumor. This is just him being like, Jesus freaked out. So I messaged him. I was like, dude, did you hear about what West is doing? And he was like, nope, nope, haven't heard of it. And then others started chiming in. Oh yeah, Kanye's doing this Jesus thing. What, dude? You rap. You should be on that. And he was like, nah, nah, nah. Let Kanye do his thing. I'm doing my own thing. Blah blah blah. That was like it. Next thing I fucking know, dude, he's on the fucking album, and it's like the best track on Jesus is King.
Damn. Wait, which track is it?
Uh, uh,
Okay, okay,
uh,
yeah.
uh,
And is he rapping or singing?
Yo, yeah, dude. He memorable lyrics. It's it's the only one with like, oh, it's that one with Kenny G as well. So
Okay,
it's like Kenny G, Clips, which is Pusha T and his brother No Malice,
yeah.
and Yay. That shit. Oh, and that was like I think his biggest hit off of Jesus King.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
like that album in general.
While this was going on, though, I was talking to Tony Williams, and Tony Williams was with Sunday Service now. And
Mm.
where was Tony Williams? He was right glued with Kanye the entire time. The entire time. So what's crazy is that I would see like these lives going on, Sunday service, like you know how they would be like in Utah, and they were playing out in the middle of the park, or the square. I would message him and he would see my messages and heart them and respond back. Like, and I would see that he's doing it while I'm watching, like
Oh man.
real time, fully aware of who the fuck I am.
Wow. That's crazy.
So that happened. But then after that, I lost kind of like contact because I was like, I need to do my own thing. Like, if I'm gonna go after Ye, like, how do I do this? And I was like, at the same time, feeling like, I feel like I'm using this man to get to Kanye. And I was like, I don't want that to feel like that. And if it is feeling like that, I need to stop
Yeah.
because I just got to go directly to the man himself. And that's what inspired HireMeKanyeWest.com. And then that's when I deleted the second time because I freaked out.
Yeah.
So like, oh shit.
Damn. All right.
So then, yeah, I kept, and then I just started saying like, fuck it, I'm sending everything to Ye through Insta, through Twitter, tweeting at him, just getting his attention, getting Virgil's attention like crazy. And then all his staff, just making sure that everybody knows and that somebody can tell somebody, who the fuck is this? That's all I need.
Man, I have a feeling it's gonna work out for you, man. And I'm really excited to hear the music that you guys make together.
Oh man, I hope so.
No problem. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to meet with
Hey
me.
bro, thank you, dude. This has been amazing. I can't wait.
Definitely.
And by the way, I recorded with my phone,
Hmm.
like, like good quality,
Yeah,
just myself. So I can send that to you if you need it. I don't
sure.
know.
I'll let you know down the line if I do need it. I also recorded the screen,
Okay, cool, 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 cool,
so
cool. Okay,
yeah,
I
should be good.
want to make sure.
All
Uh,
right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah,
Peace
thanks.
out.
Thank you.